Chemistry with Coach Chase.
The kinetic molecular theory is a set of rules that helps us to understand how gases behave. All right, and when we understand how things behave, then things become predictable and science becomes easier. Okay, so rule number one in the kinetic molecular theory: gases are very small particles that are spread way, way, way far apart, that are constantly moving, and they have random motion. So what you see here in the first idea of the kinetic molecular theory is that the gas particles are really small, they're spread way out, and they are constantly moving, but it's random motion. It's not uniform. They're all moving in completely different directions at the same time. Some are going slower, some are going really fast. So completely random motions, all in their own time. Second part of the kinetic molecular theory: gas molecules will move in straight lines. Okay, they fly in straight patterns, straight lines, until they either hit another gas molecule or they hit the wall of the container they're in. Just like in dodgeball, when you throw that ball at your friend, you're trying to hit them in their face. Your ball's going to fly straight unless someone throws another ball that out of nowhere comes and hits your ball. Then it will redirect the ball that you were trying to throw. Oh, that was a great collision right there. All right, so they will go straight until they either hit the walls or they hit another gas particle. Third thing about the kinetic molecular theory: there is no attraction or repulsion between the gas molecules. So as they're traveling in their straight lines, when they come near each other, they won't attract and come closer. They won't repel and push away. Okay. If you've ever played with those little magnets, right, you know that if you bring the magnets close to each other here, then sometimes they'll stick, or if they are of the same polarity, they come close together, they'll repel. With gas molecules, that doesn't happen. As the gas particles are moving, you'll see they're not attracted, they're not being drawn to each other, nor are they pushing each other away. That's evident, or we can see that rather, by the fact that they are all going in straight lines. They go straight, they don't retract, they don't repel. Fourth thing you need to know about the kinetic molecular theory: that the collisions between gases, the gas particles, or the wall are completely 100% elastic. What does that mean? That means that when the gas particles hit, they don't stick and travel off together as a double particle. When they hit, they bounce off each other. There's no energy is lost. They don't stick together. They bounce off just like two dodgeballs would hit. They would bounce off. They're not gonna stick. Only difference is they don't lose any energy. Last thing you need to know about the kinetic molecular theory is this: collisions are 100% elastic. They don't stick and they don't lose energy. All right. Some of them you see will change when they get hit. They'll either slow down or speed up. That's just because the energy that they had is being transferred to a particle that had less energy. Kinetic energy for all of the particles within a gas stays the same as long as the temperature stays the same. In other words, the temperature determines the kinetic energy of gas particles. So if we heat the gas up, the kinetic energy increases, which means that the gas particles move faster. More energy, they move faster because we're talking about kinetic energy. And if you're not familiar with what kinetic energy it is the energy of motion. When something is moving, it is said to have kinetic energy. The kinetic energy of all of the particles depends only on the temperature of the gas. So if we look right here, you'll see 300K. That's Kelvin. That is a unit we use to measure temperature. I can change that to Celsius if it makes it a little bit easier. But when you're doing gas law studies and you start working on your gas law problems, the temperature will be in Kelvin. Okay. So if you look here at this thermometer, we're going to put it back in Kelvin. If you look here at this thermometer, we'll see right now we're at 300K. All right. And notice how fast, or the kinetic energy that the gas particles have. Now, if we cool it down, you'll notice that the temperature starts to drop, right? Temperature dropped to 192 K. So we basically reduced that by a third. And if you look at the motion of the particles, you'll see that they are moving a lot slower than they were at first, right? Now, if we heat this up past 300 K now, let's go to 500 K. All right, now you'll see that the particles are moving around a lot faster than they were at the beginning. So temperature impacts the kinetic energy of the gas particles, which also impacts how fast or slow the gas particles are moving. And that is the kinetic molecular theory in a nutshell. I hope that helps you understand the first part of the gas laws. Stick with me. Check out some more videos. I'm going to explain all the other gas laws for you. Subscribe, follow, tell a friend, tell your mama so they can tell their friends. You need to get people here so that we can all learn chemistry. Chemistry Coach Jakes, making chemistry easy. Take care, stay safe, be blessed.